Kia ora koutou. How well children and young people are doing in this country tells us a lot about our well-being as a nation. They represent the future potential of our land, but they also rely on the decisions of others about things like their education, housing, health and household income. Child poverty is a key indicator of child well-being, and the reduction in child poverty and hardship from 2018 through to mid-2021, the most recent figures, is a genuine achievement in the midst of the COVID pandemic. Poverty rates, however, remain too high. Child poverty rates for Pacific, Māori and disabled children are much higher than for other children. 1 in 4 Pacific children live in households that are in material hardship, going without such things as good shoes, visits to the doctor or sufficient food. It will take additional focused assistance to lift the incomes and provide practical supports to lower-income households this year and beyond to achieve poverty reduction targets. Mental health among young people is worsening, with nearly 1 in 4 15 to 24-year-olds reporting high levels of psychological distress in 2022. But despite this, the youth suicide rate fell again this year, the 3rd year in a row, although the rate is still high compared with other similar countries. Young people's education outcomes have taken a battering over the 3 years of COVID disruption. School attendance rates are down and more students are leaving school without at least a basic qualification achieved, such as NCEA Level 1. These outcomes affect Māori and Pacific school students the most and will have lasting impacts. It's going to take a huge effort to connect these young people to employment and training in the coming years. There are also positive changes happening for children and youth. Teenage pregnancy rates are continuing to fall, and the infant mortality rates are very low, with the rate for Māori and non-Māori almost the same in 2022. One example of equity for Māori that seems close to being achieved. Youth offending also continues to decline despite headlines in recent months about ram raids, highlighting the importance of paying attention to the facts in the public debate about youth crime, and looking at the bigger picture about what is really happening for young people. Children and young people are more likely to be victims of crime than offenders, as the growing figures for violent offending against children suggest. The number of substantiated cases of child abuse actually reduced in the year to June 2022, but it is likely the extended COVID restrictions during that time also reduced the opportunities for people to identify and report concerns about abuse. So overall, we still have a lot more to do to make our country a safer and better place for children.